Hello Grover Cleveland. Today we have another request, and this one is a Minecraft bee. So this is basically a cube. We're going to use all straight lines except for the wings. If you look at the picture of the Minecraft bee, the wings are very complicated because they're making these circular shapes out of tiny little squares. So we're going to simplify the wings, but everything else we will do is pretty right on. So the first thing we want to do is start with the square of the front of the face, the front of the cube, and we're looking at that from an angle. So it's not going to be a perfect square, it's going to be diagonal. So the first thing we want to do is draw a line across the top of the head, but instead of it being just a straight line, we're going to make it diagonal somewhat. All right. Maybe something like that, okay? And then we want to go straight down on both sides, but this side is going to end higher than this side since this part is higher, right? So we want the length of the vertical lines to be the same. So here I'm going to start on the end. I'll go straight down because we're making that square, maybe about there. And we're going to do it here, but remember we want the length of this line to be the same exact length of this one, which means it's not going to come all the way down there because then it would be longer. It's going to stop maybe about here or so, okay? Then it's about the same length. So I'll do that nice and so. All right. And then we are going to connect these two with another diagonal line that should be parallel, meaning it's going in the same exact direction as this line. See how they're both angled down. All right, if you got that, then pat yourself on the back. That's probably the trickiest step. Now we're going to do, this line is going to go straight horizontally. Now we have a nice horizontal line. This is going to be the top edge of the closest part of the body of the cube. Straight across, maybe about there. And we're going to do the same thing here. Another horizontal line. Both the same length, and then we can do a vertical line down to connect them. Now before we do the top edge, I want to get the closest wing in. And remember I said we're going to keep the wings simple, and I'm just going to do a curved sort of teardrop shape that comes right off of here, comes up and curves around. Maybe I'll make it a little smaller. Something like that. Anything like that is good. Now we want to do the back edge of the back, of the top. And this is going to be another diagonal line that is parallel, meaning it's going in the same direction as this diagonal line. And we're going to start right here. So it's going to go right the same direction as that other one. Now, it has to go behind this wing. That's why we did the wing first, so we could tuck this behind it. So we're only going to see it go a little bit, trying to make it diagonal, just like this line here. Right, they're both going the same. And we want it to be the same length too, so it would probably go to about here, right? So really we don't see too much of this line. Maybe about there. Oops, I should have made it a little bit more this way. And then we can connect from here to here with another horizontal line going side to side. Boink! All right, there's our cube. And our body's bee, and we'll add another wing right here, coming up, trying to make it just the size of the other one or so, coming back. All right, now we have a box with wings, and let us get the stripes in. So we're going to do a vertical line down, and that's going to wrap around this way, which means this diagonal line will also be parallel to this line and this line. So it's going to go diagonally the same way behind the wing, something like that. And then we can color that in brown, or if you're like me and you just have a black pen, you can shade it in. This is the part where in a more professional video they would start speeding it up so you didn't have to sit here and watch me color it in real slow, but this isn't that professional, kids. I'm just doing this on my phone. All right, second line. diagonal with the other ones, and then it comes straight down because it's parallel to these lines, nice and straight. And we can add another one real close together. These are the skinnier stripes. Make that a little wider. And then one more straight at a diagonal, and then this one will come out here and straight down. Oops. Color that in. All right, there's not too much left, just the eyes and the antenna and the legs. So insects have 6 legs, 3 on each side, and these are just tiny little squares or rectangles. So we'd only see the legs on this side because the other ones would be up here, which we can't see, right? Because the body's in the way. And then we can do the eyes. So the eyes are like long rectangles on the sides of the face, and we want to keep it parallel to the way this square is going. So the top line of each eye is going to be parallel to this diagonal line, meaning it's going to go the same direction as that. I'm going to start right on this line here. I'm going to go parallel with that line. See how that is? I'm going to come down here and I'm going to do the same thing. So it'll be about right there, parallel to this line, going up diagonally a little bit. And this can be tricky, but if you use your eraser and draw lightly, you'll get something good. Remember that mine doesn't look exactly like the real Minecraft one, so yours shouldn't look exactly like mine. Here I did a vertical line, and then we're going to do the other eye over here. Maybe start up a little higher, remember, because this side everything's higher up because of the perspective we're looking at it from. So this distance is about this, so we'll do the same distance about here. And we're going to go diagonal down, just like that. All right, we'll do the same thing here. It'll be about there, diagonal down. And then we can do a vertical line straight down. And then they just have little squares in the top corners of their eyes, the inner corners. So we can just make these little squares. And then this is, again, would be the part when I speed up the video so you can just watch me color it real quick. But again, I do not have that capability, so you will just watch me do it slowly. Sorry, kids. All right. And then I believe we just need the antennae, which are just tiny little rectangles that come straight out. So I'm going to do a straight line here and a straight line here because they come out right above the eyes here, right? This one will probably come out about here. And we just bring it down straight, straight, down straight, and connect the bottom. And then we have their 2 little antennas so they can find their flowers. And there you have it, a Minecraft bee. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I can't wait to see them in class. Have a great day, everyone. Goodbye.